Chris Paul making his debut as a Houston Rocket. Almost messed around and got a triple-double. Didn't really shoot the ball well, but he passed it well. He had 11 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 points. I'm not going to lie, I don't know where Chris Paul fits in on this Houston Rocket team, because what they're good at, Chris Paul kind of contradicts in a way. Don't get me wrong, he can pass it, but this team, I think they're personally better with James Harden at point, and I don't think Chris Paul can be a 2-guard. When you got a guy like Eric Gordon, you got enough shooting. They don't need shooting. I like Tucker, who just drilled that 3. They don't need shooting. I don't know what the Rockets need. I think they need a dominant big, but heck, they had Dwight Howard, and that didn't work. I think this team is very random, and I don't think they're ever going to win a championship the way they're currently constructed. Shout out to Chris Paul, drilling the 2 there. Chris Paul, again, he struggled. He really struggled at this one. He sprained his knee or something like that, so he ended up leaving the game. Nice dish. Open for 3. Luke Mbamute drills that. And it's Chris Paul. Nice pass again down to Luke Mbamute. Rockets would win this game. They would spoil the Golden State Warriors NBA championship ring night. Nice steal from CP3. Nice lead pass. He's so great at that. If they can figure this thing out, one would assume they'd be a threat to the Warriors in the playoffs. I just don't know if they can figure it out, man. I don't know. I don't know where Chris Paul fits in. The Warriors were winning this game for the most of it, but when Chris Paul got injured, honestly, James Harden took over with that ball in his hand. That's their first lead since it was 2-0. Again, Chris Paul's on the bench for this stretch. End of the game, less than 10 seconds. If you didn't see the ending of this one, Steph misses the 3. It ended up in the hands of Kevin Durant. He would shoot the game-winning shot. It'd go in, but it was after time expired. He didn't get it off in time. And again, the Rockets win this game with Chris Paul on the bench. They beat the best team in the league. And Chris Paul, the supposed second-best player on this team, was on the bench. You can take another look at this shot. Still on the fingertips of Kevin Durant as time expired. It does not count. Rockets win. They beat the NBA champions in their building. And Chris Paul didn't play. I don't think that's a good sign. I really don't think that's a good sign. Granted, the Warriors were without the services of Draymond Green in the fourth quarter for the most of it. I don't think that's a good sign. I think James Harden is changing the NBA with him at point guard, and I think it needs to stay that way. But they got Chris Paul for a season now, so they got to try to make this thing work. Mike D'Antoni is going to have to fix some things. Rockets win, but Chris Paul struggles from the field. Now, if you enjoyed this reaction video, please subscribe to the reaction channel right now for more exclusive quality content. And if you want more news from Taliaferro, please subscribe to the main channel at Itsmrtaliaferro for your latest in sports, hip-hop, and other culture-related activities going on. Taliaferro got you covered. Thank you for the time, love, support, and subscribe right now.